Do you get on with the fellows?
Two of them, Fifi and Freya, are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year. It was sweet.
Oh, there's sweet 19? Grand. I thought it was like a naughty 19 or something. I don't know, with an N. The
No, the
alliteration.
drinking age is
Oh,
19 here, so it was
Oh.
totally a party.
I see.
Yeah, we got ripped.
Oh, wow. But
Nautical
speaking of
19.
that, do
There we
people
go.
ever leave Tangle Tower? Because, like, how did you get the alcohol? And I don't mean to be rude. It's just if you're 19 and you don't...
You don't have to answer that, puppy.
No, I'd prefer you to answer it.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away, definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it.
I'm wondering, Freya, and I'm not saying she was a bad influence, but I'm wondering if the parents were thinking Freya's a bad influence on our pure-blooded kid.
Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi, things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
I mean, understandable. I wouldn't want to stay in a house where someone was murdered, you know.
Oh yeah, that's
Can't
a big
deny.
no.
Can't blame you.
Yes, yesterday, 3.5 hours of piano practice, soon as I wake up, same as always.
God, 3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
Honestly, vibe. But what did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet with Fifi in the Great Library, but I totally forgot.
Oh.
When I finally got down there, she was already gone.
Dun, dun, dun.
I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Yeah, because you left her. You forgot about her and she cried.
And she was sobbing into a pillow.
Grimoire, we talked about this already. Fifi was not in there. She was crying.
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs, out into the moonlit garden.
Which I really want to see really bad.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So,
I'm just making her sound creepy.
Yeah.
you talk to him?
And Freya is
Not-
pushing up daisies.
Not really.
You ignored each other?
I didn't say that.
You sat in comfortable silence? Who does that? That's ridiculous.
It's possible.
Let's hear your statement, though.
Fitz and I were up in the moonlit garden most of the night. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds.
Interesting. Okay, Fitz is Chad, man. Whatever you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse.
Ugh.
I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked, nobody answering. I knew Freya and Flora were supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door.
Ah, that's why the door's
Okay,
broken.
that's why it was on the floor.
I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too, yes?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason.
Unknown reason. Sussy-wussy reason.
The three of us went back up to Flora's room. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him.
Okay, that's who little duck bird hat lady is. Penny.
Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library, where we were in there for about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs, and I went back to my room.
That's it.
That's it.
Damn. You're dark. Oh, wow.
Hard of head, but free of mind, unprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes she sees beyond, behind our walls, beneath our pond, a soul untied. It's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
I love that. That's the Does she
We
do-
got a bard.
I hope she does that for every single one of them, please. Yes.
Needles noise from tongue expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling. Stand unblinking in the face of tactic turn and soundless space. Taciturn and something space.
Soundless space. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Whew.
This is very nice.
Foregone drifter holding fast days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender, accepting that your world will render? Nothing darker than the gloom. Some four walls make round a room.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this
Yeah,
so
Poppy's
much.
spitting bars. Between the lips a silver spoon, a story written all too soon. The chosen dwelling of her heart, unjustly chosen to depart. Lost her liberation lays in the center of the maze.
Interesting.
Mm.
That one was wild.
Center of the maze, huh? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does she say about herself?
Ooh.
That's what I want to
so
know.
ready. Oh no.
That's
Oh.
me.
Oh.
I'm on a list of murder suspects. Always thought that would be kinda cool, but it's just tedious.
Yeah, it is. Don't be a lotta.
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
Alrighty.
Don't provide us false testimony. So far, you're my favorite character.
This does. Oh, no, that's not me.
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now, that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
Damn.
Okay,
This is mine.
it's definitely haunting.
Really?
No, well, yes, it was. I gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing, it was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Interesting.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy.
Interesting.
Ask about the painting next to.
Okay.
Uh,
This is a photo of Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah.
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Fifi looked like she really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable.
Interesting. Oh, I forgot the painting already.
Hey, that's me. Not a bad likeness. It looks like you're standing in a row. Oh, that's
Oh,
not me.
that's me. It looks like you're standing in a rose bush. It's hard without the characters on the side.
Yeah. Is there something wrong with that?
It's the names. You want the photo of the painting or the
Yeah,
portrait
yeah,
paint? The
yeah.
photo of the painting?
Photo of the painting.
Yeah.
I think everybody sees something different.
Did Frey ever tell you what she saw in it?
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a reoccurring nightmare.
Sorry, but what was it from a night? Sorry, but if it was from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed? Oh god, gives me chills just thinking about it.
Maybe she wanted to take control of it. Giving something a physical form can make it easier to deal with, well, sometimes.
As ominous as frick.
No kidding.
This painting.
When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
I think it's a bird, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's
it
a bird
was
feather.
stupid. It was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. You know, you weren't wrong there. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
What? But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps.
Well, I don't know yet, but something will happen eventually.
Nothing about the knife makes any sense. Just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything.
So it's definitely the bird, but we don't know why.
We could ask her about the bird book or the secret diary or the.
We'll do both. We can do both.
I vote both.
That belongs to Flora, I think.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
So maybe if we show Flora the bird book, that'll break her out of her like non.
Oh, that's
Talk.
an interesting question. That's an interesting.
Oh,
that's an
bring the book
interesting
to
idea.
her? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, midnight brain
Is
kicking
that
in.
Fifi's diary? I'm not sure I've seen it in her room before.
That was where we found it. Yes.
Have you ever read it? Do you know what's written in there?
Nope. I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate my invading her privacy.
I thought you and Fifi were close friends.
Yeah, we are. It's just.
I mean, Grimoire, you still shouldn't just look through your friend's diary. Like, that's not what you do.
Like, let people have their secrets.
Yeah, Fifi's gotten kind of impatient with me recently.
Do you know why?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure she'd tell you if I'm being too Phoenix right now. All right, hold on. It was gonna happen. I'm sure she'd tell you if you asked.
Oh, she would. She'd give it to me straight. Probably why I've been avoiding it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that's weird?
Oh, I do. That's why I kept it.
That the letter isn't addressed to anyone? Or signed by anyone?
I mean, I wasn't really thinking about that, but I kept it. It was weird. Someone's being deliberately secretive, is what you're saying?
Or they're trying to manipulate you.
Why do you think everything is gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, Poppy? I don't understand.
Should we ask her about the gramophone? We
Well,
need to.
Yeah.
I haven't really asked anybody about the gramophone except Felix, who said it was Flora's and didn't know how it was broken. I mean, we can ask.
It was my mother's originally.
So why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Okay, palette.
Freya would always load up the palette with all the exact colors she was going to need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting itself. So we got to keep that yellow in mind because that means
Yeah,
that there was something.
that's the
supposed to be yellow
sussy
and
right
kept
there,
to it.
especially
Something
being
was supposed
specific.
to be yellow.
So it's what is
Like-
yellow.
Yeah, like getting all your sheet music lined up before playing a long piece.
Right. So the blob of black paint in the middle, that was for painting Flora, right?
Flora's dress, yeah.
Yeah, what was the yellow? And she didn't get to it yet, right? That's the
So
whole
the
thing.
yellow was on the right side of the room because that's what's unpainted.
She wears even more black than I do.
That is true, she does. Yeah, if we look at the painting,
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
nice. Later, because we haven't done. I wonder what's in there. And there's something about the diary we found in Fifi's room, something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Later, I need to look at this room. Stop.
Stop telling us where to go, game.
Whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Well, it is a music room. He's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass? A noticeable crack. Lots of cracks. Everything's
All
cracked.
of these statues are cracked.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a Cthulhu story. hear me.
It's a
Look at
Call
all
of
the fish
Cthulhu right
stuff.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
All the fish
it's-
stuff.
It's gonna be like
Inside the
the
home.
ancient Eldritch killed Freya
Yeah.
because of a pact made by the grandfather to amass his fortune or something.
Okay.
Yeah, you said it, not me.
One old wooden bookcase.
With flaming candles right next to them. That's not uncomfortable at all. Yep.
25 dry old books.
Mm-hmm.
4 lit candles.
One fire hazard. Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem? No,
Yeah.
Moss saw the problem very, very early on.
Don't mess with candles.
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty, so I'm guessing nobody.
It's one of those big pianos with the open lids. It's called a grand piano.
Don't touch it.
Touch it.
Why not?
Touch
I'd
it.
be haunted.
Oh, okay, that's a deterrent,
Touch
definitely.
it.
Alright, you got your wish.
Spooky murder mansion.
Spooky murder mansion.
Yeah.
There's a faded mural on the wall.
When I was a kid, I never knew the difference between a mural and a mosaic.
Tiles and paint, you silly.
You still don't know, do you?
No.
Damn.
One is tiles, one is paint.
But which one is which, Cinder?
I will never tell you, but it's mosaic
Oh
for
no.
tiles.
Plants.
Smells like a forest in here.
Yes.
Inhale deeply.
That's what I did. Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them.
I also like them.
Like a little parade of floating spirits.
I no longer like them. Nope, 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 nope.
Ace Tooney. Like and subscribe.
Alright.
Should we ask about the diary?
Look at this. We unlocked
Oh,
something.
we get a marker.
That's the extra
That's
unlocky
so
bit.
helpful.
Here, look at this. Suspicion. Oh.
Let's do it.
Is this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question. Why is it locked up like that? You seriously require an explanation? Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10 and...
So there are secrets written in here.
This particular diary is unused. It doesn't look unused.
I feel like it is Fifi's diary and she has written in it. I feel like, what do you think?
I'm kind of on it's not a diary at all.
Or it's
What do you think,
or
Cinder?
it's No, because Poppy is like, yes, I think I've seen that in her room.
It's been in her room, but it might not be a diary. Remember,
Yeah, what if it's
like,
like it's
Fifi
like
isn't the emotions person. She's the scientific person. That's the
Okay.
logic I'm working with. I'm not
I
sure.
feel like
I feel like I'm really leaning on the it's her diary and she has written in it and she's just trying to lie and she's doing a bad job.
Okay.
Cinder's the deciding vote here, Cinder.
I'm the deciding vote.
Yeah.
Yes, this is why we brought you.
Otherwise we'd have ties all the time.
I almost feel like it might be somebody else's diary.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Tangle Tower. We play live once a week on Twitch and YouTube.
Thank you so much for the Giga Chads who became members. We really appreciate it.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like, commenting, or subscribing for more content and chaos from us.
See you next time.